Discover romance in Yokohama's old port reborn. The red brick warehouses, the futuristic skyline of Minato Mirai, and the flavors of the harbor that blend east and west. Yokohama is more than a city, it's inspiration. A place where history and modern charm meet. Hello, we're Jean and Marie, a couple in our 50s from Brussels, Belgium. Jean is nearing retirement, and I work in the arts. Wanting to step away from the busy rhythm of European city life, we chose to spend time in Asia's modern port city, Yokohama. In search of romance and relaxation. With its historic architecture, seaside atmosphere, and wonderful food, it felt like the perfect destination. After landing at Narita Airport, we headed straight to Yokohama. The city welcomed us with a lively yet orderly energy. So different from Brussels. We stayed near Minato Mirai, and at night the skyline of high-rise buildings, the giant Ferris wheel, and the shimmering sea created a breathtaking view. Unlike Europe's classical nightscapes, this was a futuristic panorama of light. On our first afternoon, we visited the iconic red brick warehouses. These two striking red buildings, originally built in the late 19th century as customs warehouses, reminded us of Antwerp's port district back home. Yet here, the historic exterior housed modern shops and restaurants, blending old and new in a unique way. The cool, solid texture of the bricks contrasted beautifully with the warm glow spilling from inside. I lost track of time browsing design shops, while Jean admired the traces of history etched into the walls. We sat on the terrace and enjoyed a glass of Yokohama craft beer. The pale ale we chose, with its subtle citrus aroma and crisp finish, paired perfectly with the fresh harbor air. Watching the red bricks glow in the sunset, it felt like the perfect toast to begin our journey. The next morning, we explored the bustling Chinatown. We've seen many Chinatowns in Europe, but Yokohama's was on another scale, larger, louder, and full of energy. Passing through the grand red and gold gate, we were surrounded by the sounds of traditional instruments, chefs clanging woks, and steam rising from bamboo baskets of dumplings. Merchants' voices and tourists' laughter blended into a vibrant rhythm of the market. In the afternoon, we changed pace and visited Sankeien Garden, right in the middle of the busy port city. This vast traditional Japanese garden was astonishing. Wooden buildings relocated from Kyoto and Kamakura stood among ponds and forests, and walking the quiet paths felt like stepping back in time. Jean admired the delicate architecture, while I gazed at the three-story pagoda rising above the greenery, feeling a deep sense of peace. For our final evening, we wanted to savor the romance of the harbor. We reserved a table at a restaurant overlooking the Yokohama Bay Bridge. Before dinner, we stopped at a pub serving Belgian beer. In this international port city, cultures mix freely, and we delighted in tasting Trappist beer and fries, our familiar beer and frite in a Japanese setting. At the restaurant, we ordered fresh sashimi and grilled scallops. The tuna and flounder sashimi melted in our mouths. So different from Belgium's mussel pots or croquettes. Back home, seafood always comes with a symphony of aromas and sauces, rich butter, creamy textures, and the subtle acidity of white wine filling the air. It's a full orchestra of flavors. But in Yokohama, the seafood was another world. The sashimi arrived with almost no garnish, just the pure, glistening beauty of the fish itself. Each bite was clean, delicate, and alive with the sea's freshness. The firm, elastic texture spoke of vitality. If Belgian seafood is a grand harmony, Japanese seafood is a clear, refined solo performance. One celebrates the richness of sauces, the other highlights the voice of the ingredient itself. We marveled at the contrast. Yokohama turned out to be far more than a modern city. It was a place where old and new, east and west, blended seamlessly. For us, this romantic port offered not only relaxation, but also new energy and inspiration, a journey we'll never forget.